So dumb. So dumb. Blueprints. Hang on, just setting up the stream info again. That was a video card blue screen. I bet you I'm going to have a driver soon. Driver update. That's my guess. Alright. That sucks. I hate when that happens. That's the worst. I've never seen that blue screen error though, so that was a new one for me. Something about a stack buffer like complication, completely out of my control, completely something that is like I don't even touch the computer when I'm streaming. So how on earth? How on earth? That's all I say. Anywho. Crazy, right? Yeah. That's a computer blue screen. That's what that is. It's the most exciting thing in the world. It's not. Yay, the armory! I missed you! Mwah! And mwah! And mwah! After I just get the hammer, too. That's great. Oh, that feels good having that back. Whew. Welcome home. Interesting. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, thank you. A wood and brass magnifying glass. How do I know which way the freaking observatory is going to aim? Is there a way for me to know? Juice it up. I need to find that other button too. But until then. Points over to the other door. Wait, I'm sorry. What was I asking? It was the room that this was, right? Oh, thank you. Okay, so the picture how the stairs are in the room, it points to the other door. Okay, so let me actually pull it up. That would be really helpful. Because I want to point it north. You know what I mean? That bad boy's got to go north, so says the blue tints. I hear that there's a good... It's the best peeping opportunity if you point that observatory north. I need to get the blue note out of the Chamber of Mirrors. And that's going to be something that I'm going to plan for and do like a boss. Okay, so no matter how I'm looking at it, if it's flipped or otherwise, if I go clockwise where the stairs end, I have it straight. Right here, it's straight. I guess we'll just have to see the next time. I think it points towards... Okay, no, wait. Because if I'm thinking about the room, right? You go up the stairs, and that's where you pick up the item, right? And so, if I'm looking at this, it's actually going to point to the right. Right? Yes. Okay. I want to make sure I don't mess that up so I can control that. Yeah, you can keep going that way. Go right ahead. And I'm going to go this way. Well, what did I just say? The mirror. So here's my theory. What messes me up every time I'm trying to get the blue notes with the mirror? I do my normal thing where I just freaking rush up here. And then I have to fill with every room that is not. Because it's going to duplicate everything and it gets messy. A duplicated mess. So it's almost more advantageous to fill the whole place and then go for the blue notes. So maybe that's what I'll do this time. Fill the whole place, then blue notes. But this time, I have my armory. Oh, of course you're going to do that. Should we try a trick? I've been kind of itching to see if it works. It's not the best use of my secret passage, but why not? I would like some dice first, though, but... No, we'll try. But right now, there's a lot of bedrooms in the pool. So maybe not. Maybe not. We'll come back. And we should probably go down instead of up. So, with how that's oriented, we would be facing it south. But with a little flick of the wrist. Do I come to the same answer? That can't be right. Yeah. I think so too. Why didn't I use the shield? Oops. We'll save the shield for a more important one, I guess. Power overwhelming. One laundromat coming up. Kid, don't drink the bleach. It's not worth it. Alright. I always forget what I can do. All my gyms with all my money. Oh yeah? Do I want to make a gym bath for myself? All your keys with all your gyms. All your keys with all your money. That's a little crazy. But if I have a super deluxe, if I front that extra fabric softener, shoe shine. All of your steps with all of your gyms. That's an interesting one. All of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. All of your dice with all of your keys. Okay. And I have 50 stars and $87. We're going to be doing a star flip-flop extravaganza up in here. I'll tell you that much. I could care less about money, but I always could care more. One protected, shielded archives, powered to the nines, please. At your service. You know, this is always open. Probably because there's probably something. Lady, you're squeezing that baby a little too hard there. Guess I'm not going this way. I'd like to purchase the Didgeridoo game. Simon needs a distraction. His dad wrote him a letter and said that he could play that every waking moment. And we don't want to make the dad a liar. That's not something we want to do. Great. Thanks for the keys. Do we trust... Well, I can't open it. Maybe I should have saved that. And instead given myself keys instead of money. And then picked it up. Oh well. I still don't have dice. No dice. Okay. Every time I draft a bedroom after a bedroom of the third or second, give me stars. Got it. Okay. Okay. Ghost, can't complain, dude. Yep, it did. I mean, for Mother's Day, we went to Kate's mom's tombstone and went out with some food with her sister. It was always exciting. Spur of the moment. We might visit the Grand Canyon soon, just like as a weird day trip. Should be fun. I wonder if these chaotic pin string lines are important. Nah. What does bug me in here, though, is this. The constant sound of helium being pumped into my head. I can't light anything in here. I have a Bunsen burner. I have the torch of lighterness. Let me... That's a bong. Don't touch that. You're too young. Okay. Touch that and we'll call security, which is ironically right next to the laboratory, so... You know, convenience is key. Or so I've heard. That sucks. You gonna do me like that? Okay, so according to this... Never eat soggy waffles. It's going to point west. It's a very hard thing to determine at a quick glance, isn't it? Give me the storeroom. We sever off a corner room. That makes me sad. I like my corner rooms. Bring it. Okay. Straight. This way, this way. What is... Hi. Can you maybe not show up every 3... Do I have red on me? I don't have some death wish. That furnace is showing up a mighty too much. Yeah, I think I asked you too earlier. It was just on previous stream before it was disconnected. If I didn't, I agree. Hope your day was good, my friend. And if I recall, you told me that you beat but not Is that window open? Is that cracked open? Oh. Let's get the garage and we'll break in. Into the bedroom. It'll work. You beat Claire. Not some person named Claire, but you went on an expedition 33 times to beat Claire. 33 beatings. You must be tired. Okay, secret passage. Shoot, the garage, though. The garage. Not the den. The parlor could give me prize. The weight room still has an up. So, the garage, on the other hand, do I have a utility? I don't think I do. Not yet. What if everything hinges upon the mirror room? And the bleach. Bleach and mirror room. Definitely. And now the tunnel shows up. I can't even. That's so funny. Okay, wait a second. Stairs on the left. So which way would this point? Because I'm going up into it. Yeah, it would face north. Now I have to try this one. That's not north. Okay, so yeah. So it covers the door on the right. So that's what I just need to remember. Door on the right. Covered. Now I have 51 stars. The North Star. No. No. Because here's the thing. I'm not going to bite into that. First of all, I don't need to. I still haven't recovered from the last time, but this is interesting. So we know that in the school they have a whole bunch of maps. Yes, they have maps in school. That is known. But the maps showcase these planets. More importantly, some rooms have planets in them. And if I'm not mistaken, facing a rogue north moon or something like that is also part of a sacred text of something. And we know that part of the crypt is we know that there was a blue tint that said there's a constellation that is bigger than Inkwell. So I'm going to need more stars. So there's that. Hopefully it's not related to this. If I have to go around and make sure all of those are in the same spot, how would I treat this one? I don't know how I'd treat that one. I wouldn't treat that one. I would ignore it. I effectively rendered that dark room obsolete. I mean, it can turn off, but it's not going to hurt me. Not anymore. I'm not afraid of you, dark room, said Macaulay Culkin. Exactly. I already have my laundry room juiced, if you remember. It's primed and ready, sir. We're juicing. So juicing. Okay, I'll bite. I'll take that one. This glorious devil room. Glorious son of a bee devil room that took me way too long, and apparently I fell backwards into the right answer. If you knew how long I stared at these freaking pictures, it's not something I'm proud about. There's my cloister. Hey, baby. Bedroom. It's not a bedroom, toots. It's a walk-in closet. Just kidding. No, let's do a mailroom. Get myself a good tomorrow on the way. Look at Papa's letter. Father. $67, $8, $9. And he says, and it says, P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time all day playing didgeridoo blocks. Father, I'll have you know I'm not allowed. They don't have it available. I want to play it so bad. I got screwed. Come on. Come on. Ah. I didn't do a dining room somewhere dumb down there, did I? No? Okay, good. So we still have time. The cloister did not provide a bedroom, so... I don't know what to say more. That's it. Cloister denied. Here's my nursery for the test I want to do. But we gotta go up. If we're gonna live, we gotta go up. I don't think I've actually ever checked the payroll stub from the servants' quarters. So that's something exciting that I can go check as soon as I secure some steppage. Do you have cupcakes for sale? Nope. We got sleeping masks, shovels, and metal detectors, and salt shakers. No steps. And don't you dare ask about didgeridoo blocks, because we don't got them. Kid, get out of here. Fine. Okay, this is dangerous. I don't want to mess up. Because we've come so far. Okay, rumpus room. On one hand, the kitchen would work as far as giving me the steps I need to proceed. Yeah, that might be the safest bet, actually. And that leaves drawing room up, let alone all of the other antechamber things. Huh? Dollar. Dollar, dollar. Give me a banana, please. Mysterious kitchen that eats my money. Take it. Promise I won't trade it at the trade show. Let's go. We got a trade show to get to. 37, 36. Hi, pay stub? Interesting. Okay. So that's not different then. So the question would be, why? Why? Oh, I want to read this again, actually. Let's see. Anticipate there'll be any issues when I'm gone. Difficulties. Okay. If there's any emergency, you find yourself having to enter the central server site. Set you up with a temporary admin key. Admin. Yeah. First four letters of your last name following first initial. The first and fifth character should be capitalized. Okay, well that's not helpful at all. I've solved the basic of the puzzles. What I haven't solved spare room now counts as a bedroom. Gymnasium archives. Spare room. My cloister's gone anyway. Clutch. Super clutch. I don't regret doing the goldfish, by the way. If given the opportunity, if I had to change this one, there's my lever. Sweet. If I had to change this one at all, I don't know, there's the electricity one. Good. Nursery. About time. Should have done the closet, but hang on. Hang on. The nursery was in the freaking one of the last. I wish you could repeat the rumpus room things. Okay, how many bedrooms? Servant, spare. Hang on, actually, this might be easier if I look this way. So we have her chambers, the master. I don't have the quest yet. We don't have the bunk yet, and I don't have a lot of the bedrooms. I have all of the non-bedroom bedrooms, it looks like. Which is great. Double bunk. Double experiment. Pay up, gerbil. Run. Run. Gerbil. Run. Have you, and you. What weird run. Full of money. Like, it wasn't supposed to be full of money. I promise. And... this... what? Oh, that's the up. Shoot. Well, I didn't get the mirror room. But that's okay. Oh, the first dice of the run. Right there. Perfect. Now I can go get my outer room. It's exactly how I prefer. Somebody leave the kitchen sink on? Or somebody peeing in my boudoir? Simon's just peeing hard in the boudoir. Hard peeing. Whatever that difference is. That's what he is. That's what he's doing. Okay, I still have steps. Actually, I have secured a dynasty of steps, so I'm not even in the least bit worried. So, I'm curious. If I did spread gold, I can do that and run payroll? I didn't know you could do both. Really? Okay. Sure. This whole time, I've never done both. Oh, good. I can have my red crown now. What if I'm supposed to put that on the head of my bust inside my room? It's worth a shot. I lose that on the through room though, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. We'll try it. I'll have my crown. Thanks. We're going to go crank that open. It's time to do the ultimate test. I tried to get as many bedrooms out as possible. Technically, I think I can do one more bedroom, or I could just attempt here. I have a goal in mind. Because I swear I did it before. And I don't know if it was magic or if I just remember it incorrectly. Bedroom. Not coming down. I want to see if this has the possibility of being her room. But there's still too many other bedrooms in my draw pool. Yeah, it's poopy. But I was going to redraw. But I'm going to take the quest bedroom instead, because that's going to be better. Because that's going to guarantee me 2 more points when I get up there, which I could just go grab it right now. This first. This run didn't go how I thought it would. That's for sure. I wonder if I should change... No, not that. I wonder if I should change where my foundation is. If that would do something. That one has scribbles on it. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, black sheep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is something. Never noticed that before. Wonder what that goes to. Back to 8s. Nope, that's a 7. Nope, that's a 6. That's a 6. I've always just run through here like it's freaking, the freaking High Five Parade tunnel. Or the tunnel from E.T. I never noticed the number difference. And that's way too different for it to be nothing. That's something. That is definitely something. All right. Preliminary Vera check. Let's see, where we last left off, they were a primitive folk. A very primitive folk indeed. And the thing is, as much as I want them to be the ones that gifted... Hang on, what did I get on history? Didn't I ace the history by the end? Which means they had to have been. Because that's what I said on my test. Vera. Red. Oh, I didn't have the other ones correct. Oops. Hot. Steamy. Vera. I mean, that's camel right there. But we don't think that they're primitive because they have didgeridoos for days. Oh gosh. They're not turtles. They're not roads. They're not horses or trains. Sky folk. They are sky folk. Oh. Sweltering means sweltering, but didgeridoos. I mean, I have to trust his letter. He wouldn't lie to me, would he? Manufacturing. Well, that was a good one. Pizza Planet. Okay. Poetic. Yeah, right. My acorn. You're primitive. You're basic. What was the other one that I had? It was this one. I mean, I don't know if the moats can double dip. I think maybe the outer rings are the only ones that can't double dip, to be honest. But, Pizza Planet? Check again. Check again. Then they're not air. Okay. Try again later, I suppose. Roca had trains and chips. Trains and chips. Araja had lines and poetry. Yeah, they totally had lines and poetry. Hang on, maybe I should look at the notes. Little disappointed there has not been a drop of rain. My time here in Arajan. Yeah, that's how we... Did I know that it was rain? Interesting. Loria Yena, Aelor Lune. Well, we know words there. I don't. He's writing to Yena? Like... Fine, I'll do it the right way. Word. Aelor Yena. You'd think that I passed school and I would know this immediately. Aelor Lena Lune. Lune. What are the secret blue words? Father. Pretty sure father. It's the only word on there that's special. How many times have I had to look at it too? About 1,000. Lune's water. Essa, love. Euro is father. I'd have a euro, please. I'd like a father. Loria Yena Aelor Lune. Word water? Want water? Stop complaining about water, sir. Unless you're saying you're traveling by water. Are you saying you're traveling by water? Alor? You're traveling by water, aren't you? That's the hint. Hang on, we gotta go to the students' language homework real fast. Real fast. Because if I'm correct there, also CD, SD. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went way too far. Oopsie daisies. Did I delete it? No. No, here it is. Good. Alor, hello. I'm assuming that Maurice has perfection here. No. Alor, hello. 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 Adieu. We'll teach Nevlor, poor kid. You should remember ere to term for these. That's funny. In Japanese, nai is usually negative or no. So the fact that nai is night in the game's fake language, that is twisty mind. Oh, milk and cookies sound good. He said lune. I might not know the other words. He said lune. Hey, have you noticed these? Well, hang on. You're leaving to grab treats. Look at this. Pay attention to how different they are. 3-4, 3-3, 4-4, 4-1 space 2. 2 space 1 3. That they are too different. Also, that's a 4x4. Never goes past 4, always 8. One of them has the black dot. Just one, though. Just that one. So. Interesting. And the bulge. Don't forget about the bulge. Because that is like that, that makes me think that there's something to it. I don't know. Wait a second. I have the paper crown. I don't have the battery though. Crap. Oh no. Foyer. I guess I could go leave and roll my room. Those dots, they're too different. They're too... What's the term? Standouty? They are way too standouty. Can I light these? No. I take my torch and throw it into the sky. Like a rock. A stone throw. Mother said, hold hands in stone throw. I haven't been out here yet. So, I guess that makes sense. Well, the hovel does what I kind of need it to do. Yeah. It's a bedroom. Experiment successful. Oh, where? $1. Bear trap. Okay. I don't think there's any other rooms. I just need to go up. Try to put this paper crown on the bust of myself. Seems like what a king would do, right? Foundation connects everything, so I shouldn't have to worry. Unless I'm supposed to take this into the foyer. Or maybe put it on one of these. No? Poke him in the eye. Make him cry. Can I put this crown on you? Can I crown you? Mr. Keys. My lady. You have a crown. You don't get two. This isn't some crazy thing. One per person. Can I put it on a knight? The real treasure of this room. Is what? The cannon? No, I haven't. Lie. Have I? Okay. security, weight room. I'm just going to hoof it. I'm not going to worry about going back. Steps aren't going to do anything for me. And if I go this way, I can hit the car. Oh, nice. I would love to have those things at this moment of my life. Completely at the end. What if it's in the dark room? Oh, man. The way it's set up, I can't do that. Shielded archives. And then I never used it. This puts me backwards, doesn't it? That's not where we want to go. Where do I want to go? Not going down there. Not the quest bedroom. That's bummed that I didn't want to try to roll. I should have just rolled. I saw that it was the quest bedroom and realized, if I'm going to do the laundry thing, which is way back there now, great. But I have steps, so we're fine. Din office. Hi, I'd like to have the food now, a salad. Thank you. I put the red crown inside the blue crown, and then I mix it all up. Doctor! And a coconut. I do a coconut too. Sir, your treble clef looks a little dilapidated on top. Or is that the Jones sigil of excellence? It's the Jones sigil of excellence. Dilapidated treble clef. It's fine. Alright. This time we're serious about this. The man said he's starting by going south. So what if that means he doesn't live in Arch Ares? He lives here. He's starting by going south. So he goes south. Logically. Now, this country right here of Araja is one of trains. So there's no flying. So he has to manually swim himself. To here. And then he goes here. And then he goes here. And then he goes here. No. Wrong. First, he goes here. Then he goes here. Then he goes there, and then he goes there, and then he goes there, and then he goes there. I just want to get to the 2. Thank you. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Crown didn't want to go anywhere. Crown of blueprints or the paper crown. I choose the paper crown. Put that one in lockup. Thank you. Leave the water running. That way the pipes... Actually, first house that we bought. First house that we bought. Very old house built in the 50s. Charming. Red brick. Glorious. 5 bedrooms. Way too many. The hopes was to fill it with kids. And then there was no kids. And so... Interesting. You put money on the banister? Pipes froze all the time in the winter. All the time. I didn't know what to do to fix that. All right. We're going to trade up. That's what we're going to do. Enough of this shenanigans. I'd like to trade all my allowance for all of my stars, please. Make it happen. Can I keep doing these? I could do it again and again and again. Ooh. Imagine having a freezer. Freeze yourself. Keys and money. That seems fair. Perfect. Right, and then I'll just drink this bleach and go to sleep. Why do I want to die? I want to die. I again didn't get a break room. Good job, Nick. You're so good at that. I want to die in the bunk room. So how do I get there? Foundation drawing room. Okay. Ah! 269 keys. It's fine. I am supposed to have this many keys. Alright, Gerbil, you and me, man. If I die in here, I start tomorrow with a dice. That at least sets me up for a quick re-roll tomorrow of the freaking outside. The lavish. I want that mirror room so badly. You know, with the mirror room, think about this for just a small second. If I had started taking those rooms into my deck, I would have really oddly hurt myself. Wait a second, I didn't start with a dice. Hey! Oh, it's the servant's room. Dang, I had that room too. Let me get my allowance. $59, but I have 90 stars. An extra den. What room would I want to add? That's the big question, is like, what room would be my choice? And I don't have a choice. So I guess more, what room would I consider prestigious enough to be added to my docket of room? You know, my lab never really has items for me. It oddly is lacking often. Also, how come I have never had the challenge get letters delivered? That happened on the second profile. Uh-oh. I have to try something right now. Immediately. Okay, we're just going to close out. All right, my friend. To help you, I'm going to... Well, no. Here's the thing. Things that I remember happening, and I'm not seeing them happened when my main profile was on slot 2, not slot 1. So let's see if I can't help you with a day 1. Black Ridge is built in such a way that it internally in the game provides a way for you to copy and delete your profiles. That is confusing to me. Why would you do that in the game and not outside of the game, in the main menu of the game? Unless there's a reason. So now I will see. Just something to test. A small testaroo. That is awesome. The arm coming out. That's the thing. Because in the Black Ridge, it even said copy profile. And even when I had open slots, it never allowed me to copy a profile. Now, to truly test this, I'm going to have to put at least a couple of days into this. But for the sake of being fun, day one. Here we are. The good old days. Hallway me, please. Corridor me, please. Oh, I should have saved corridor. And a sacrificial lavatory. Missed you. Corner pocket. Closet. Complete with 1 dice, 1 key. Lovely windows. I'll bite. But I need a gym. I never can remember. I never can remember. Purple's the last one. No. Turn this red. Nope, turn it. I never can remember off the top of my head. Oh, there it is. It always just... I can get it eventually if I fiddle with it enough. Another thing we could test, since this is kind of just... I'm curious. I could collapse that. Let's see what the true repercussion of collapsing that is. Okay, so I have 1 pathway, correct? Everything hinges upon this. Okay. Oh, I missed this. The blue box is true. This box is empty. You are in the parlor. True, true, false. Give me my much needed nectar. The music is different too. Okay, I'll take it. I almost took the patio. Is the music like this always? Maybe I haven't opened that in a long time. What if all of these are different? Okay, you passed that test. We don't have keys, but this is a rare opportunity. We can't squander the redraw. Okay, billiard. That's true. 12. Oh. Arithmetic? That's 2. Don't mess up your colors, Nick. We've done that before. When it gets late, my color math gets scawampus. 2, 6. Where's the 6? Come to Papa. Take the key, take the win, take the up. But we would have to cross over anyway. Have to cross it sometime. We'll be official to cross it now, cross it later. Nah, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Take the nook. The boy likes nook, remember? It is oddly intense music right here. Isn't it? Alright. Boy. You don't have money. So go to church. Pray. Hi. I pray. Thank you. That's what you get for praying. Pays to go to church. You have 2 gems. You do a silver key right here, and you're going to have 4 split rooms. Not wise. I don't want 4 split rooms. So I'll din out. No. You may not open. You may not pass go. We might have to use that 4 split room. No keys. No keys, no good. That means trouble for us. No worries. Just have a dip. We'll go to the locker room. We'll be fine. Gem. Okay. Double bunky. I don't have the benefits of the mask or anything. Looky, looky. I found a cookie. Nice. Okay. See what happened there? Changed the dynamics of everything. So now I'm more limited because we know definitively my pump is cut off from power. So anything that would require this is now off the table if this is going to be an anti-chamber run. And since I know that, I don't have to waste steps. I can just do math. How full are these? Where's fountain? Fountain's number 1. Wait, that's not what I want. Reservoir's what I want. Oops. Greenhouse, which is 2. 2 is this one. Of course, it's the one that I just did that to. Please give those back. Give those back to the fountain. Stop it. I tried. I gambled with the dice to see. But now I'm in a pickle. If I don't procure more dice, I'm toast. 2 to this one. Okay. And we want it to give. That's it. Perfect. Goodbye. Cut off 3 rooms. Didn't have a choice. Maybe I had a choice. Maybe I shouldn't skip it. Is my Simon? Are those rooms in the same place? Chopsy Doodle, I'm so sorry. I know you've been trying to spawn pool on your day 1 a long time. I promise it can be done. I know Lady Luck is fickle. I know. Believe it or not, I don't want to test this stuff. I want to test Blackrock. I want to get that. Wait, Blackrock is control. Black Ridge. But I'm not going to make this. I know that I'm going to get key locks. It's a miracle that I'm this far. So, like, the only salvation that I could have is my garage. Right here. I accept. Alright, the only salvation I could have is crypt. No crypt, no play. If I was serious about this, I would run back. I would keep going to try to get a dice. I don't know. Apple. Ciao. No dice, no go. And steps. I really have no items. I know it's not going to go the distance. But it's also not what I wanted to check, but it sets the stage for what I wanted to check. Spread fruit. Good. Is that a dining room banana? Or are you just happy to see me? Boudoir. Darling, welcome to my boudoir. Doesn't give us options. And I know we're running out of options. It's the only thing I can do. Shovel? Complimentary shovel? That's very risky. Very risky. Now we gotta go all the way back. Oof, baboof. How many steps was it to go back? Oh. Oh, no. But here's the thing. That's how you lose. rolling blank on a dark room is equivalent to happily marching into a freaking unprotected archive. That's how you tank yourself. Not me. Not this dude. I'm smart. I play by a different set of rules. My pathway is littered in bananas. Bananas, high fives. It's all on the agenda. Watch. Watch me banana high five myself to victory. Where's my banana? Apple. Dude. Looking down and seeing that is painful because you know, as well as I know, there you go. Pay the Jesus. You know as well as I know that there's a potential key in there. Right? But you know as well as I know that key's not something that you can stake claim to. No way. Risky. Risky gambit. I forgot how rare dice are on the first day. I might not get another dice. Hi, I'm back. First of all, do you have a floor banana? No? Complimentary apple? Just checking. Hi, remember the dark room? Crank that bad boy on. Thank you. Worth the steps? Yeah. I think so. But we have a dilemma. Do I roll the dice? See, the one key, it's not like the key of Ulam Ra that's going to open up all my desires and dreams. The key could kill me if I use it on a box and the box bites. No good. So, because I've had to go back and forth to play it safe, we won't win. Playing it too safe. No good. I'm back. Hi. This gym? Okay. Is there a piece of candy over here? I mean, there is a down room that I could create. But not yet. Not yet. First, we don't have many rooms. Now I would roll the dice if I had steps. We'll get it on the way back. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. So you're saying there's a chance. It all boils to this. This must connect right. This room doesn't connect right. Nope. So that's 1 dice down. That is painful. And we bust. So, worthy attempt. Worthy. If, and this is, okay, so here's my thought. In all my attempts doing this, trying to get this, trying to get there, I opened too many extra other doors. I think. Maybe the pool. I shouldn't have gone down into the bunk room, but then did the bunk room... You have to think, did the bunk room kill me? No, not necessarily. I don't think it killed me. I think the bunk room, if the card was in my deck, the shuffle would have been different for the rooms. It all would have been different. So, if I had steps, but I didn't get blessed with a nursery, I was loosey-goosey. So, let's... I have $14. Car keys and a key card. If I coat check the key card, if I library, yeah, coat check the key card. Okay, now I have to try to do the other thing that I came here to do. Nice. Can't open this door now. Then again, what if? What if? What if? That's a lot of rooms. And day one, you don't have enough to do that type of a play. Always a disc in here. So there's that. Let's see if it's any different than any of the ones. I saw workshop. Okay. According to the game's law, this should have a different blue note. Same with the top one. This won't have any blue note at all. I choose that. We want it to burn to the ground. Okay, let's test some stuff. Because this is a test situation after all. Conference room. Lovely, lovely. One lever to beaver. Okay, we did one upgrade. What else can I squeak out? Okay. 15 step. Probably won't have enough steps, to be honest. I doubt I make it. I want to try collapsing the thing. And I need to open Blackridge. That's the whole goal. And I learned this the hard way. The first time you open this, it's always these three. Never is it not these three. So make sure you do it. I can see the top of that. That's another thing that I wanted to look at. If that connected, I think I could have got it, dude. No joke. Look at that. Garage, tippity-toppity, connecting. I had the pool, I had the pump room set up and proper, and I had 2 dice. But that door roll was just not lucky. Which happens. It's close. Worthy attempt. I don't have a shovel, so I can't really do anything in there. But I can pop this with my last few steps before I croak. But let's see if I can remember this off of straight memory. I think there were some 1s. This one I think was like an 8 or something. There's a lot of 2s. Oh, hail to the king. Hail to the king, baby. Master class. Why does it show the gems as part of that? Huh. Interesting, the arrows. Got it. Hey, wait. Okay, just checking. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I prefer playing when it's harder like this, though. Remind me, have you done all of the Curse Dare stuff too? Or are you waiting on that till after you get the day 1? Okay, there's no point in not just popping this after day 1. Oh, man. All good for different reasons. Oh, item. Remember how much I looked at this? Like, so much. 3. Really? I've read the book quite a bit about the blessings. And I guess the book doesn't specify. It only says the amount. I've dumped a lot of money into it, and I've dumped a little. But I usually end up with a stupid red one. 5 ranks of red equal a bed or something. So that's usually unlucky. Sacrificial corridor. Just kidding, we'll do this. Give us a little bit. Point is Blackridge. We have to boiler the lab. We must boil the lab. If you notice, I usually don't play with it. I normally do not have a blessing. I know the food one. I've done that one. They really want me to have a library. They keep throwing it at me. Sure. Lovely. Oh, and dice too? You shouldn't have. I do have a picture of that page because I know it could be important. You've noticed? Am I the odd one out that doesn't usually go with it? When have you ever seen me struggle? That's my challenge. It says, the type and duration of blessing can differ depending upon the amount of gold given, but the more you offer, the longer the blessing will last. So, hang on a second. Let me read that again. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending upon amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. So, the more I offer, the more it lasts, but it's in the books. You don't read the books, do you? Gardener, 8 courtyards to draft from the pool. Blessing of the High Roller each time you draft a shop. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. That's the High Roller. Blessing of the Dancer. May pay 1 gem to flip floor plans. The Chef. I've had the Chef before. That one's actually really good. If you lean upon the dining room. Every time you spread, they add a new dish to the dining room. So you're just freaking gorging yourself the whole time. Drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, you draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. I would love the berry picker, because that's Jasper. The monk, if you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. So the monk seems pretty important if you have to be very much cherry picking stuff, at least for the first room, which probably is the beginning of the throne room puzzle. Blessings of the General, which is the one that I normally get after you draft Red Room. You have at least 5 different ranks containing a room. Gain 5 gems. It's dumb. And then whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That one's pretty good too. I don't know if there's another page. I hope not. If there is another page, then Pasnick dropped the ball. All right. I can gym draw. Study said I get the powers of gym draw. I could guess just reading it. Well, I don't really want a dead end here, but it's not really... None of those are worthy, to be honest. Like, I'll do the bedroom just because. Get it out of my draft pool. It doesn't hurt me because it gives me 2. Check the room for goodies. Alright, sweet. Goodbye, Den of Sin. Hello. Oh, my only dollar. It is a red room. I don't know what blue note. I have a lot of blue notes. 9, 10, 13. I really want to get this today. I just want to collapse the thing and see. I'm so curious. 17 minus 4. It's not why I jumped over here, though. There was something else. 13, 6, 4. 2, 10. Nope. 15, 10. So 5, 15. Nice. 12. 12, 4, 16. The Den of the Sin. Oh, I see what you're saying. Where every spot? But yeah, I would have to figure out. Bet you it's $8. Money, it's $8. We all know it's $8. This is the black box. No. It's the black box. No. True. Oh, I don't have the thing. I should try that. $8. Maybe that's how easy it is. How many? Were there 10? There were 10 blessings, weren't there? That's funny. There were totally 10 blessings. Pretty sure. I'm just thinking about the layout of the pages. $10 would mean each blessing is assigned a number, and then as you go up, the number goes up with you. The days increase per 10. That would be my guess. Yeah. Give. What did I get today? Schoolhouse. Yeah, it is schoolhouse day. That's funny. Welcome back. Hi. I'm not taking that test again. Don't you dare ask me. Oh, I get all the redraws though. On one hand, the key card is omnipotent. It does everything that you can't do with keys. On the other hand, redraws. It's redraw room. Day. Redraw. The nursery's more omnipotent. Yes, but only for the next day. Right? Can I put the garage on the right side? That would break it. But no, I haven't dinked around with that. But you're telling me too much. I haven't messed with that. I haven't looked at those. Salt. You've just seen me pass on the monk every time. Garage. No, because that would end this. It's not what we want. Come on. West wing. West wing. Once I do this, I'll go back to my main one. Wow, I hate it when they don't give you an item. When you come in here and you're like, oh, bedroom, yay, and they shaft you. I flipped it, right? Gym. I'm gonna wish I had that coat rack, aren't I? Red closet attached to gym. Hook it up. Okay. Silver key on the edge. Increased chance for pool. Pool me, baby. I don't know. Corridor's always unlocked. Yeah. Classrooms are costing me money. Gym money. All right, that's better. And now keys. Well, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. You know what you could try? You could try school day. The power that comes from a redraw from school. Plus it gives you 8. If you... Well, nope. You have to have the crypt to do that, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, maybe that doesn't work. But let's say like I dug my foot in the ground right here. And I'm like, okay, give me a boiler. Boiler or bust. Don't do the workshop. Don't throw that temptation at Nick. No. Boiler or bust, classroom. Classroom would reset my pencils. So it's not a bad idea. But, no. Is it boil or bust? Oh, okay. Sure. That's a very high foundation. Classroom has a certain amount of benefit to it. You could do it without the crypt. You could. Foundation. If you get a foundation that works. Does that mean you could pull the foundation anywhere if you end? Does that count? 2 foundations? It says that it would stay. Make it so the 3 rooms surrounding. Well, now I want to experiment with that. Not necessarily. Oh, wait. Yes, necessarily. Because the boat starts on that side, doesn't it? It does. But seeing the luxury that this little dude has right now with classrooms. The freedom. The apples. The freedom. The magnifying glass. So, we need a boiler. Pump room's tempting too, but I have 9 redraws. Boiler's more rare than pump. Boiler costs 1 too, so you have to make sure you have 1 banked. It's funny. It's really funny. How far back is my entrance? Study, storeroom, nook, chapel, utility, not terribly far back actually. Okay, dark room. Dark room's a conduit. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Keycard's inside place. I can't help it. I mean, if I get my freaking utility closet at all, how often is my utility closet never spawning? Whatever I did. That's funny. That's funny because I could see that happening. Did I do security? I learned my lesson. Good runs have ended when I draw blind in a dark room. Bad things happen. You end. You end in you end in the dark room. That's what the thing said to do. I swear. I owned Balatro a long time ago, bro. I've spent hours in that game. Why, are you back on the Balatro kick? A battery. You understand, bro, how close I am to I will platinum this. What I'm testing on this is... Ooh, is that the only key? I want to collapse the one thing. I want to see if it's a file ruin. This is my only key. It's the only key. Okay. Pros and cons to going both ways. And go up. To this game? Really? Really? Impressive. Oh, that one's hard too. That one has more RNG than this game. Pump room. Pump room is attached to dark room. That gives me 2 doors to get power to be able to test what I want to test before I can go back to my big one. I'll show you, bro. I'll flex for you. So, if the goal is this, what's stopping me, and the funny thing is the game showed me what these hidden trophies are, but all the rare ones, I've done. And it looks like people are finally starting to trickle in. So these two are 2%. These two are still 1.1%. But no, Balatro has its own hefty RNG. That is something that is very crazy. Are you guys making an appearance for Mother's Day, by the way? On the morrow? The morrow? I am key locked. Not unless there's a key somewhere that I missed. But the likelihood of that... No, it's true. That's true. I mean, we visited, we did Kate's family stuff. And then I called Papa San to see what the plan was. No, I take noodle. Only accept noodle. If I would have had a key in here, stupid key locked. Yeah, he's the doodle. I take the noodle. I said this. All right. I can go test the other stuff. I can go test it. I know that because what I want to test on this profile is a throwaway completely. So it's not important. All right. Yeah, I did see the Balatro was on the list. Credit where it's due. Here's one for you that I played with Mr. Rasula Rodent last night. It was on the PlayStation list. Have you ever seen Played Up? I'm not going to jump into it because it will be blisteringly loud. Wait, how are they zooming in? That's rude. I couldn't zoom in. It's one of those cook food, do dish, do things, chef game, 4 players bumping into each other. A lot of fun. It was crazy. Andrew got fired a few times. Then he came back. Finn got mad at me, I think, because I did something. He disagreed with my kitchen placement. This is a fun one. If you ever played that, I forget the name, the other kitchen one. Okay, so Overcooked, thank you, yes. Here's the plan. Assuming I don't need these other profiles, because it does take quite a bit of time to load this up. That's right, because I haven't cooked up any chips. I know I can delete these, but I just like the idea of having my dare and my curse one. This was the one that is free to delete. But let's go back to this one, and I can put some of that stuff to the test, but that is like throwaway days. If the shrine pops, my guess is it has to be 8. It would have to be 8. I'll look at the book again. Yeah. I'll look at the book when I load in. Okay. Three keys and a lockpick set? Interesting. Do they want me to open something today? Okay. Yeah, remember how I said the times that I pick the shrine, I usually end up with... I get one of 3. And so, reading that page, 3, 4, there's 8. So there's 8 different blessings. So the guess would be, I've had the Tinker. I've had the chef. I usually get the general. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need to end on a 6 if it goes column down, because how much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow. Also, my intention going in there was to crack open that glorious box and take its goodies. Mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed with unforeseen forces to guide us in this world. Blessings that persist, benefits that last several days, and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. Type of duration of blessing can differ. So the type and duration of blessing can differ depending upon the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing lasts. For the longest time, I put that cursed effigy inside my checkbox. I still think that there's something with it. I still think there's a puzzle with it. Remember the Black Mirror? I'm not afraid of being cursed. I can easily live with a curse. So let me get some dice. I'm not even kidding. Like, I would take it. I would take the curse. I don't dislike curse. It's weird that this is purple. It's nice. Okay. Dice. Boudoir, we can always depend upon you, can't we? Ooh. So. But I'm not going to collapse my my mind on this file. I don't want to. I'd rather just start with the 2. You know what I mean? On the throwaway file, oh yeah. Collapse. Make the world burn. Hey. Pay the genie. Pay the genie. Because my theory, and this is what I want to test. I want to turn the flame on, but then turn it off, and then collapse. And I want to see, what does that do? Without that flame in there, because I can't get back in there. It said it's permanent. I hold the hand. I sit on the box and I just hold the hands. Because they know me as master. Hi, sir. I've been told to give you $6. 6, not 69. Okay, so how did that work? $6 punted me to the gardener, which is one that I've had. And this is a yucky thing because it's not that easy to reset this. I would have to close app, start again, do another day. One, two, three, 4. How did I land on gardener? Okay. close it. Restart. Wait. I mean, we know that the answer is 8. But I wonder, in the chapel, is the 6th saint the gardener? Once upon a time, there was a hoe. Hoe is 1. The hoe had a friend who made pizzas. Chef is 2. The chef had chimney sweeps? 3? No, don't tell me. Appreciate the offer. But no. I gotta go to church. I need to pray to the pig to figure out the answer. I still can't believe that you can drill your one place and it does absolutely nothing except for give you 1 gem. That is so not worth it. If it was a permanent upgrade to where you could start each day with 3 gems, 4 gems, then I think that I would gamble but that would break the game. So they can't do that. Interesting. On the surface, it's the same, but it's not. Hi, I need the church. Hi, I need the church. It's not the church. No good ones. I wanted the stars. Reach for the stars. Is there a box? Church? Secret passage. Church. It's not funny. Church? Office? Why you gotta be so rude? Dead end. Church. That's a den. Whatever. That's a foyer. That's a church. Who's 6? The horse, the equestrian. I throw a rock. I hold my mom's hand. She said to throw a rock. She said. All right, I know what we have to do. The answer is... I know the answer is 8. But I have 69 coins. That's a better number to gamble in. 69. That's the master's number of donation. If I was a monk, I would hide my nog behind 69. I would put everything behind 69. So the church wasn't the answer. So that's another thing that I can try. If this ends up having to be a reset, that's funny. You're lucky. You're so lucky. Ha. Why does he look so angry? He just looks a little angry. Sorry, sir. I'm giving you the royal treatment. 69. Oh. My gosh. Never have I ever. He tried to tip a monk 69. And what does he do? He says, go freaking weed the garden. That's what he does. Immediate. That was weird. Thought I saw something. You raise a fantastic question. And since this has to be... Yeah. Yeah. Because it sucks. Every time. Look at the little nose. Oh. Nose goes. Only $335? I'm surprised. Jeez. Apparently I don't like church. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. All right, this time I'll do $8. Wait a second. If $6 got me the gardener and $9 got me the gardener, wait, $69. The paper red crown. Does this have dice? A compass? Okay. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. We might be taste testing that in our near future. Break room. No. Bedroom. It's like the bedroom on the side with the window. I can see. I can see the stream. Car keys. Sweet. Just need dice. And a foyer. Not money. $69 got me in jail, pretty much. So... Come on. Secret passage to hallway closet. No, we want the foyer. None of those are what we wanted. Great. We might lock ourselves here. Oh, well. Yeah, definitely gonna lock. I don't want to use my tunnel. So I mean, I guess we're going to gym. Is there a key on the... No? I mean, I could go workshop up. Now we got it. Take 2 steps. See if I care. Please don't have just money. Okay, that will... Thank you, but... Thank you, but... Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, but Great Hall up. Great Hall over. Wait, I had a lockpick. Oops, forgot about the lockpick. Cuts off 2 rooms. I'm not a heathen. can't in my right mind to do that. One room. Maybe. Nice. Super nice. Interesting. Okay. Yes. But it kind of blocked off one of those, but that's okay. Oh, that doesn't really help us, does it? See, the red... I don't know. I should have chosen the bedroom closet, but the hallway closet you usually want... I mean, it doesn't have as many dead ends. So I guess that's the benefit. So then the question would be, what room? If it says any room, which it does, music room gives keys, planetarium gives awesome, armory gives the best. Hi, miss me? I know, right? Treasure trove attached to armory? What is this? Super Christmas? Yup. Super Christmas. No. Ha! I don't want money. Parlor? But I hate my parlor now. It's a place of sadness. It's no longer where we go to high five and run around and collect free gems. It's a place of defeat. Silence, somber defeat. Because it got way too hard. The one box next to this box is false and it contains gems. Okay, this one actually is back in my wheelhouse. Very nice. Only one box next to this box is false and contains gems. We'll see if you're true. Only one box next to this box is false and contains gems. False. One box next to this box is false and contains gems. Curveball. They all say the exact same thing. So if those are both true, then you're the one. That's relatively incredibly easy. Thank Thank you for not screwing me royally, Parlor. Thank you. Okay, so if I go in there, it's gonna face towards me. Never eat soggy waffles. Going west. I'm assuming. I'm totally gonna do it though. Yep, so it does go towards me. So it's not in the correct sky per se. However, oh, apple day, diamonds, some flowers, don't touch that one, pizza. If you think I'm gonna touch that one, tempt me not. Tempt me not. Saving up for a big special day. Finally. I still don't have dice, by the way. Or a key card. Do I have a key card? So long just to go. The next 4 boxes. Hang on. What's this room called? Treasury? Stash? Treasure. I'm assuming that this card is only meaning this room. And that's assuming that I didn't forget that the sun is also false. Assuming. Pretty sure I haven't had blue sun be a negative, but I'm gonna have to thumb through those. So the painful thing is, when I get there, I don't know why I'm doing that. Habit. Habit, maybe. We're testing something else, though, in the meantime. Do I have a shovel? Yes. Okay. This is a column that I haven't tested. I was waiting to get foyer. And dice. This whole time. Still just waiting to get dice. Crazy, right? Straight up. I mean, I wanted a sideways one. Lots of boots. Lots of boots. The only thing that could tempt me right here would be a mirror room. That's the only thing. Not even a trophy room tempts me. Is it the same? Okay. So now I can definitively say the first time is the only time it's a didgeribox. Different rows don't mean different prizes. Technically, I am outside. Just climb up. I'm outside of the thing. I've tunneled under. Imagine if I had a hall pass. Just free ride. All the way. Okay, all that's left to do is get dice. Potentially. Or a study to re-roll. Anything like that would work. It's pretty funny. Chapel. Piggy, I'm sorry I broke you. I didn't mean to. I would never. Why isn't there dice in the game room? Hey, let me put another quarter in. Dog, trust me. That's rude. That's pretty rude. It's really rude. Dude. That's so rude. I mean, we tested one thing. Took me this long to just set that up. Study means test can be done because we all know that I'm not going to get what I want out of it. Showroom. No, we'll play it safe. Oh, hello. Nice. I'm not even going to open that because I doubt I need more than 8. And if I do, we have a problem. Or 11. Da 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 da. Good. We didn't even need the dice. Hi. If I give you $8 and you make me a gardener, so help me. Okay. So, if the gardener is both 69 and how much did I give it the other time? I need to write that down. Jones butt. I give it Jones butt. That's right, 6, because I was counting this. You gave me the chef with 8. Action to the shrine. Should be draft a shop. Every dice. Made an offering of gold. The type. Persistent blessings. I wonder if it's in conjunction with the amount of rooms that you have. So what if I was playing in curse mode? If I was playing in curse mode, this doesn't exist. You can't get in here. It's rubble. What? Yeah, do it. No. See this? Mine. I am now champion. See this? Mine. Give it back. You don't deserve it. How come he still had gold after I picked up the cursed effigy? That didn't make sense. I was already cursed from picking this up. Huh. Interesting. Okay, at least it was different. So that rules out one thought. The thought that it needs to be the next time you do it, it's going to be this. The next time you do it after that, it's going to be this. But I'm telling you, I always end up with poo. So let's see. I'm going to start just writing this down on this notepad. So, shrine. We've done 6. 6 equaled. What was 6? Gardener? $69 equaled gardener. 8 equaled chef. I wish it was so easy to just go, like, get the shrine. One does not simply get the shrine. I need the dice of some kind. What sucks is because I'm force closing this, because I didn't want to start a new day every time I'm doing this. It's nothing I do progresses anything every time I do this. But we get to see. Interesting. Okay. I got you. It's not a lockpick set. So I thought that that was kind of set in stone. That's not. Is it? Dice. That's not dice. Is one enough? I don't know. I don't think one's enough. But we're going to wing it. Out of my $59, this time I'll tip it 0. See what it does then. Good. Don't you I want to say I've done 10. So there's 8 blessings total. This time you get 7. Oh, yeah? I'm pretty sure you can't give them money after you're holding this. But we better try that just in case. We better try that. But I'm pretty sure when I was first dinking around, I put the effigy in it. No, that can't be what the answer is. That is, isn't it? But I like giving that to the code check guy. That can't be what it is. The fact that he doesn't turn red, I could have sworn he did. But maybe I did that when I was very tired. Now you know that I need a freaking hammer and a dice. Gosh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, thanks for reminding me. 7 equals chef. So, 6 equals gardener, 69 equals gardener, 8 equals chef, 7 equals chef. Well, that's just delightful. If I did 6 again and it didn't equal gardener, I would rip this page out and eat it. And then throw it up, try to make it into a dice, and or not a dice, a chip, and present that to Thin as a gift, chip gift. If I ever had to change my mailbox, I would totally go with the freight shipping. I think that'd be a fun one to see, but I doubt it's as good as that. Clutch. Do you have a hammer in here, perchance? You have a window? Oh, lucky ducky. And you have an oar and a pen and a globe. Oh, you have all your life ahead of you. And what do I have? Interesting. I have a bedroom on this hallway. Dice, 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 dice. I almost rolled instinctually. Okay. Guess there's no shame in picking up that, as long as I don't burn through. Because as long as you stay above, geez Louise, now the tunnel's everywhere, huh? Because I turned it to common, so it's going to be everywhere forever. Except for the places that I want it. Hammer time? Okay. I'll remember that. Workshop. Hammer time. Attaboy. Can always depend upon workshop. Shop class. I have a feeling everything in this game is just academic. So, that's the trick. Getting to 46. There's no way Rodent didn't try this either. Maybe he did. I don't know. Getting lucky, not needing the dice. Did it always do this? I could have sworn. No. I can't interact with it now. Yeah. Nothing. Because how could I get a blessing when I'm cursed? I high-five the hands. Kiss the mouth, the nose. Statue man, and I huck my sledgehammer at the big hands. Okay. That was a fun story to read. Crack it open it, don't pick it up. Then we donate. This time, $5. It was. It had moments that were like, and then as soon as I caught it, I'm telling you, the Dick Turpin, that TV show, wherever it was, I have no clue what streaming service it was on. It only got one season, and then the guy, the like comedian from UK, he's actually on the the Bake Off show, the British Bake Off show that everybody loves. He walked away, I think. Like, so there's only one season, but it's crazy good. And the big thing is that. It's exactly that. It's carriage guy. And if you rob that carriage, you assume the role of the rider and you're trapped. So, having homeboy kid do his thing and assume the role of the rider, that was funny. I like that a lot. I need my stuff. Empty spare bedroom. Awesome. Dice. Check. Can always depend upon school. That's the second time in a row. That's pretty good. Pretty lucky. Let's go ahead and... Yeah. No, I don't want to play. But if I'm not mistaken, it should be the same. Yep. Because if you repeat the same day over and over and over again... I learned this in dare mode. With how often you die, this will never change if you're repeating the same day. It will always be whatever it was. Forever and ever and ever. I don't have a key. Do I need a key? That'll work. Step 1. Get dice. Step 2. Get a morning star, a torch, and a shield. Step 3. Get back. That's faster. But just in case we could pop those treasure chests on the way back. What if it's step related? I'm trying to think of variables. First, let's try this. Okay. Hmm. 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 Eat the bird. Getting lucky on that front, at least. All right, sir. This time, I have a bad feeling. I give in. That was weird. Normally, it's supposed to give me a warning. That just popped right open. Well. What was I on? 5? Do you want $5? I should go higher. It says the more. Sir, I wish to donate 100. Is 80 the highest I can go? Then 80 it is. You're a berry picker. That's rude. I want to go try it. $80 equals berry delicious. Berry boy. Okay. I was going to do 100. So, sure. Berry. The cloister. Nice taste. How many berries do I get? 3 berries? That's it? While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. Okay. No, it doesn't seem supremely great, does it? And you only get 3. I mean, the nice thing is the random, but shoot. Okay. So that was 80, but also popping the thingy didn't do diddly doodly. And I already know from previous experiments, removing the cursed idol, putting it in my coat check, I know that I can have 2 cursed idols. So, trading the cursed idol to the freaking trade guy does nothing, really. It turns it into just an item. Not a special item either. And every time you get rid of curse, you re-get curse. So, It's interesting. Back to just donating. I mean, 80. Just thinking. It's step related. It has to be step related. Otherwise, why? But then again, you touch that cursed idol. It's not a good. Maybe. Maybe. What scares me is that Gardner Chef was both 8 and 7. Right? Oops, wrong place. Chef was both 8 and 7. Wait. $46. Could do 46. That's a number that they love. That's a number. What if we have to apply math to this in a weird way? Weird math. 6 permanent additions, which I have 5 of. Green members and white boxes are always lies. Are they, though? Infinity 8 of death and anguish. Denoted inverse. No, no, no. The more gold you offer, up to $80. So wait, is this a new day? Yes. I don't trust going out there without a dice. I should have done the haul. Shoot. Should have done the haul. Dice? Dice? Oh, good. If I could just run out there and get it every time, but we can't. I know better. Have a contingency plan, and even this might not be enough. We've been lucky, but we're not that lucky. How many candles do you have there, sir? You make me count? I bet your butt face you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 from there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Crap. I think I miscounted somewhere. Nah! Careful, Nick. Let's take this slowly. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41,